Alright, so this video is in response to the set of questions for love. So the first question is, can you get someone to love you? Well, I would say that the answer is obviously, because there's plenty of people around the world that are married, and obviously there's people who marry other people because they just do it, and they're stupid about it, and then they end up getting divorced. And I wouldn't say that that's true love. But I can tell you that there's people out there that do marry each other, and they do love each other, and it is true love, because they're together until they both die, and that's what real love is. But I would say that obviously, yeah, you can definitely get someone to love you. I wouldn't say it's easy, but like I said, there's plenty of people that are married. So you can just look at history and look at your parents. If they're not divorced right now, I would say that they got each other to love each other. So my answer is yes, obviously. For the second question, is love selfish, selfless, or both? I would say both. For an example, I thought my parents are divorced, so I could kind of see this at first sight. I thought my dad was pretty selfish. He liked to do stuff his own way, and didn't really like doing what my mom liked to do. So I thought that was pretty selfish. He wanted my mom to love him and change who she was. So I thought that was pretty selfish. But I also can see it in the selfless way. I don't really have an example, but I can see it that way. And for the last question, is love a motivator for life and living? I would say definitely yes. When you love someone, you're happy. And happiness is, I would say, not greater than love when it comes to a motivator, but without when you love someone, you're happy, and I guess when you're happy, you love someone. So I guess they're kind of equal. But happiness is more broad, and love is pretty specific to a single person or thing or family. But yeah, I would have to say that love is definitely a motivator. It's kind of nature to love someone. When you're growing up in life, you look at your parents, you're like, oh, I wish I could love someone the way that they love each other. When I grow up and get married, have a family of my own, I'd love my kids, just the way my dad loved me and the way my mom loved me. And I want to be how happy my parents were before they got divorced, I guess. It was a while ago, so I'm not really too bummed about it. But yeah, that is my response. Love is definitely a motivator for life and living.